Bros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer.
Welcome back to the Experience Bros radio show. Thank you for tuning in today. Angel Tussey and Eric Kramer helping you build your brand. We are grateful for your presence.
We're so excited to have Rey Perez, authority branding expert, in the studio co-hosting with us today. And we're doing a whole segment on branding, helping you to elevate and accentuate your personal brand. And Rey, I've really enjoyed, I've been able to hear you talk. I've been part of your presentations. I've seen firsthand what you do to elevate personalities when it comes to their branding. Let's talk a little bit today about how do we use social media to leverage our brand? Because I think so many people have social media, we post the heck out of stuff, but actually using it effectively is something we're missing.
Absolutely. And, once you've established this expert authority brand, as we refer to it, right, that builds trust, credibility, positions you as an expert, is, okay, now what do I do with it?
Right.
So the idea is that, we want to make sure that you leverage all the social media platforms that are out there, especially because it's free.
Okay, but hold on, Rey. There's a lot of social media platforms. And wait a minute. This just in, there's 3 more. How do you know which ones are the right ones?
So we leverage the top 6. The top 6 would be Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Google+, and Twitter.
Okay, top 6.
All
so
right.
as long, rather than go with everything, it makes sense. It makes sense to me of why you leverage the top 6, but why don't you explain why you do?
Well, because that's where the most people are on. Right? Even though there's a lot of new ones and a lot of niche social medias, those are the top 6 which most people are on, or most people will have, or at least have 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
So the idea is when you're leveraging the 6, you're at least going to connect with people on 1 or 2 platforms, which means you have more exposure, you have more eyeballs.
So then the next question is, Rey, when we have eyeballs on, say, Facebook, because that's where we really like to be, and we move over to another platform, do we invite all those people to hang out with us on the other platform too? Or should we have a different audience on different platforms?
No, you got it absolutely correct. You want to have as many followers, as many connections with even the same people on all the platforms, because you don't know what time people are looking at what platform.
Oh.
So think about this, and just think about yourself.
Different way to think about it.
You have multiple social medias, right?
Yes.
Right.
Are you on each of the social medias at the same time?
No.
And do you check them exactly the same amount of time throughout the day?
No.
So the point is, we have no idea. And if one person is connected to you on multiple social medias, that means there's multiple opportunities that for them to see what you're up to and get exposure to your business and your brand.
Rey, nobody's ever worded it that way before. I've always thought, isn't this awfully redundant to have everybody kind of be, we're all over here, now we're all over here, now we're all over here. But you're right. I use it different ways. I use it different times of the day. I spend different amounts of time on each one. And each time it's a chance for me to build, for them to connect with me, build top of mind awareness, reminders, all of that, building that relationship.
And let me ask you this. If you saw a post from someone that you know on Facebook, but then you saw the similar post on Instagram, would you get angry about it?
No, I actually like both of them.
but clearly, no. But we don't care. Nobody. So that whole conversation that people have is only in their head.
Right.
Nobody's saying, "Wait a second, I saw you post on 3 social medias the same exact thing."
Dirty rat bastard.
It's never going to happen. So you don't have to worry. And the chances of them seeing your same post on all 3 social medias in the same day, it's probably not going to happen.
Okay.
And even if it does, great. You got double or triple exposure.
Right? And that's what we're looking for, is more visibility, more exposure, more brand awareness.
Correct.
Because we want them to remember us. They're getting so many messages from so many places that if they're paying more attention to us and we have more community awareness, then
Top of mind.
Yes.
Top of mind.
Okay, that's brilliant.
And I'm glad you're saying that, because I have a very unique view about social media. I honestly don't believe that social media, for the most part, for entrepreneurs and business owners, will actually directly create sales unless you're doing paid advertising.
Interesting.
But just posting, just building a network, I don't believe it leads to direct sales. I mean, maybe you might get referred by someone and it can, but what I believe it supports everything that you do out into the world. So for example, you meet someone in person, you exchange contact information, you connect on a couple social medias, Now they're watching what you're doing and they're like, oh, this person really is exactly who I thought their brand is. And that will help you actually make the sale outside of that social media.
It keeps that consistency, that congruency. Who you were there, and now I'm seeing it, and so when the timing is right for me, and it makes sense to go further into that, to your sales process, right?
Yep.
I've already established in my mind that trust factor.
The know, like, and trust, yeah.
Right?
So the main purpose and what we teach in our branding program, because once we create the brand, then we teach our clients how to leverage their brand in the marketing process. Because what's the point of having this amazing branding if you're not going to actually leverage it to get more leads and more sales?
Good point.
So everything we do is based on helping our clients get more leads and sales, period, end of story. And the way we utilize the social media is when someone meets you for the first time, they don't know who you are. Yes, they might see your digital business card or your amazing looking brand, but they still are not sure.
Right.
So what people like to do and what we teach our clients is leverage social media to let that person research you, get to know you, build rapport, and you don't even have to do anything. Mm-hmm. You just got to give them your information, which is why we created and invented the 360 site, which is one website that connects all the social medias together in one.
Okay, and you can see that in action when they go to your site, right?
Yep, ReyPerez360.com, and you'll see all my social medias, plus a video and some other ways to connect with me. But the idea is I leverage ReyPerez360.com when people just meet me, because then they get to say, oh, I want to see his Facebook. Oh, I want to see his LinkedIn. Let me see what this guy's doing on YouTube. And that builds rapport without me being involved.
All right, so Ray, when you go to ReyPerez360.com and you see those different socials that they can click to, for instance, Facebook has different ports of entry, if you will. Do you send them to your page? Do you send them to a group? Do you send them to your personal page? How do you choose?
Great question. I mean, I want people, I like to be transparent, and I like people to be able to really connect with me. So when you click on Facebook, you're going to have three options. You can see my company page, learn about my business. You can see my fan page, and you can actually connect with me personally as well.
Oh, so you have all three. Now, do you do different posts and different things on each of the social media sites, or do you keep it consistent? So
I used to, but I've realized that, again, even if I have the same person on every single one of my social medias, they're not on at the same time. Right. They're not seeing, and now with the algorithms, good luck if they even see your post if you're not paying for it.
Yeah, well,
isn't this good news, right? Because we're thinking, I have to think this on LinkedIn, I have to be this post over Twitter, we have to do 6 different media campaigns, really, I think is what we've all been kind of taught. I think that's kind of the norm in the marketplace is you have to talk to each media platform differently. Ray, you're telling us, relax.
You want the secret?
I do
Yes.
want the
You guys
secret.
want to know the secret?
Yes.
I want to know the secret.
All right, so you only need 2 hours a month to be able to post on all 6 social media platforms every single day.
Say that again. You only need
2 hours a month.
Yeah.
2 hours a month to post every single day on all 6 of your social medias.
I think people are spending more time than that.
Oh, I agree, and they shouldn't, because productivity and efficiency is one of the most important things for entrepreneurs, because time's more valuable than money. So what we do is we have our clients take pictures and videos for 2 weeks. At the end of 2 weeks, we have them upload them all up to our server. We take all those pictures and videos, a minimum of 14. Why 14? Because we're going to schedule the next 14 days of posts.
Check you
and we're going
out.
to schedule it to all 6 social medias at different times, but they're going to go out to all 6.
All right. And do you have a plan or a program that schedules those?
Yes, we use Hootsuite.
Hootsuite.
There's Buffer. There's a bunch of different ones. We personally use Hootsuite,
All right.
And we get our clients on it as well.
Well, Ray, thank you for explaining your social media strategy with our listeners. And the secret. Folks, don't hesitate. Go right now to ReyPerez360.com. That's ReyPerez360.com and start getting your socials in line. And I guess maybe the better word is start getting your socials aligned.
Correct. Yes.
All right.
And if you let me know, message me that you heard us on the Experience Pros Talk Show, I'll go ahead and send you a video of my entire presentation teaching you how to build your expert authority brand.
Folks, don't go anywhere. It's just getting exciting. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We'll be back after this.